Good morning, Sunday morning. Today, the summertime, the daylight saving ended, so the time shifted, and we have an extra 1 hour on Sunday morning here in New York. Um, I don't necessarily like this manipulation of time done and applied by man, but it's nice to have an extra hour on Sundays. Anyway, this week, today is a last quarter moon point, meaning it is the midpoint between the last eclipse, lunar eclipse, last full moon, and the next new moon coming up next Sunday, I believe. It's on the 13th. Um, Energy, so the reflection point, right? The quarter moon phase is a reflection point. The energy that we've been carrying since the last full moon is very, I mean, it's the time of clearing, it's the time of releasing, big letting go, relationships and um, the situations of life or any gripping and everything. We are moving away from an old battle. We are moving away and releasing the frequency vibration that's not resonating with us, who we are and what we are, who we are becoming and what we are creating. What we are releasing the illusionary, delusionary energy frequencies that's poisonous to us. So that's the energy that we're moving through. And this week, highlight for me is the energy of Venus trine Pluto. Venus Pluto energy, and then on the same day, Mercury will also talk with Neptune, and then Mercury will talk to Pluto, and then Venus moves into Libra. Then later on, right, there is going to be this Mars Uranus opposition, and under that energy, we're going to move into the next lunation cycle. Energy is intense, there is strong heaviness present with us. But this Venus Pluto configuration, while Pluto is in Capricorn, this is the last one. Four of Wands is the energy that's associated with the number four major arcana, which is the Emperor card, right? So, Four of Wands, this is the card of celebration. This is the card of divine union, of divine masculine and divine feminine, right? This is the card of harvest, but we are seeing the fall, right? Fall of an old emperor, fall of some kind of this patriarchal power structure and system that we've been operating under. That's what I see us witnessing that's happening in the world collectively and also internally, individually. We should be really paying attention to that collapse, that old structure that is not serving us no more, that is not working for us, the structure based on the mental, right? The mental structure. We want to sit more often now, meditate, prayer, bring in more clarity to our own inner structural system, mental system, and then really connecting to our higher truth, our clarity, right? This is the master. King of Sword is the master of our mind. Can we be that master? Can we hold some kind of a mastery over our mind, over all this illusionary, delusionary state or the information or whatever that's going on in the world, right? Can we choose to stay connected to our solid peace center without being, um, affected or being letting outside world to overpower us, or take, yeah, create all the chaos driven by that outside force. Kings would not let that happen. The master would not let that happen. The guru would not let that happen. They choose to stay aligned with their own power and choose not to let any outer force to take their power away. And I think it's very important to cultivate that mastery force now more than ever, because we are moving through really challenging, important time, right? And Queen of Sword even showing up. So may we be that masters and, right, kings and queens of our own mind. May we choose to sit on our own throne, to find that dignity, to find that power, to find that power through, like, digging into the depths of our receptivity, knowing, trusting, holding faith, and all of that in something bigger and greater, right? They don't go, right, grab onto thoughts and everything, driven by that reactive ego, right? Crazy mind, or the wild wind carrying, blowing this way or that way, and then going this and that. No, we are choosing to end that pattern and act um, wisely, right? This is, the world is with us, the universe is with us. We are all holding those magic wands in our hands, and we are ready to dance and use and dance with the universe, use the power of the universe, and be in tune with the flow of the universe without resisting and reacting and fighting. May we take a moment to pull ourselves back, connect to our own inner wisdom and clarity, and make a move by ending that old chapter, ending that old world. Everything that's happening in the world right now is happening because we are switching eras. Our ages are changing. Our time is changing. We are shifting from that old paradigm into the new. So that we want to choose to, right, act different, think different, feel different. The back of the deck is the Queen of Cups, and then we are definitely invited to tap into our own inner magic. Know the power of the receptivity, power of holding, power of accepting, but not in a, power of surrendering, not as a form of defeat, but as a form of knowing that power of surrender to the universe. Surrendering to the universe meaning trusting the universe, using the power, force of the universe, and with prayer, prayer, our visualization, our imagination, using the power of our magic. This is the time that we are shifting, right? We are changing the world in a different way, right? We are waking up to our own power. We are waking up to our own magic. And this is the time that we meditate more than ever, create visions of a beautiful, beautiful world in peace, world in harmony, world in love, world in love, everyone being in love. And then where do that start, right? We have to be in love with our own selves. We have to trust our own magic. And the more that we do that and choose to release that doubts, release worries, release fear, release all that vibration that we were told to believe, right? We were told to believe that we have to follow somebody and trust that people who are in charge or whatever. No, that era is over, and we are coming in to really know who we are as powerful creators. So may we trust that higher power, may we trust the phase that we are in, and we without getting too caught up in the battlefield that we create internally or externally, we choose to start celebrating, right? In Japan, there is this culture that we do the pre-celebration already, like in a summertime and in a springtime, we celebrate, we hold a lot of celebration under cherry blossoms. But traditionally, that that tradition, it's called hanami, is was created for celebrating it was a pre-celebration of the harvest of the rice in a fall season. They celebrated with the blossoming of the flowers, cherry blossoms, already in the springtime, celebrating that that wonderful harvest of the fall season. So we want to celebrate, visualize all the miracles happening in our mind, and let us start celebrating already rather than getting too caught up and get sucked into whatever that is going on in the world. We got to choose to celebrate, because we see the world peace, we see the resolution happening, we see the wars stopping. The more people have to see it in our vision in order for that to be created, right? So may we choose to do that, and may we choose to, and in our own day too. Every day we celebrate. Every day we celebrate upon waking up and enjoy life, and keep your magic alive every moment, every day. Yes. Thanks for listening. Have a beautiful week.